is going on tonight? Are you guys still with us?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay,
right?
they're back. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're back.
Okay.
No, we didn't end. We're still here.
Total dumpster fire.
I don't know what that is. Like, why? Let's take a shot in celebration.
Yeah,
of
just let's do that.
So look, I want to dedicate. Are you guys? I just want to know that everybody's still with us.
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze is on Twitch. Okay, they see us. So, to our new space and to a wonderful community that's willing to give us feedback to make the channel better.
Thank you.
And to the hype train.
Cheers. Whoops. There's my cough back.
You still did it, though.
Ooh.
Good job.
Oof.
Technical.
Are there still technical difficulties?
No, I'm not seeing any dropped frames.
Yeah, Krima disconnection for sure. For sure. But now it says we have 0 viewers. So I don't know who's on or what.
Well, let's see if it comes back again.
Alana, I hope that was good for me. Or for you, that I coughed.
So, yeah, it's saying it's not dropping frames now.
Disgusting.
I don't know why it is disconnecting, but we are going to have to spend some time troubleshooting it.
Yeah, someone clip it.
So,
thanks, Ralphia.
Thanks, Ralphia. What do we actually have to talk about tonight? Because we're just sitting here gushing over we like the setup.
I know, yeah. We're like, I'm comfortable. It looks cute behind us. Okay, so the thing that I was going to discuss tonight was this. There's an error here. Do you see it, Chris?
Yeah, just say reload.
Let's see. Hold on.
I'm not seeing it on Streamlabs.
Yes, I'm good, Kitty-san. Yeah, we're all over the place with like numbers, and everyone is all in a different space on the stream.
Yeah, we're...
But, Oriole is up here.
Everybody's up here. Oriole, just don't unplug the cables, please, because we're already having technical difficulties.
Doggies, the blue neon behind us is a Philips Hue strip that's by Chris's right shoulder. And the thing that's coming out of my head is a neon nano leaf, a blue nano leaf.
And look, we can, so we can change. Should I change the color for a second?
Can we not break anything?
Oh, well, too late.
I don't see anything.
I turned it off.
Oh, so the thing that I was going to discuss tonight is the nun story. The nun story, this infamous nun story, will be all revealed tonight.
Revealed.
Now, what I want to say before we start, because there's a couple of things that I want to discuss with this, and I think that the order that I want to do this in is probably Craftocam, Wine O'Clock, and then the nun story, something like that. Right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we can do whatever because we're comfortable now, and we don't have to stress about a green screen behind us.
So, but what I want to say first and foremost is this nun story. As I tell it, I hope that I don't offend anyone in any version of this way that I'm going to tell it. I'm just going to state some sort of like
our
facts.
Perspective.
Yeah, like things that took place that I witnessed, that Chris witnessed, that we sort of observed and whatever. But I want to give you some background on the people who are now the nuns. And then I want to give you some information about like post nun life. So I just hope that because religion is a really touchy subject, I don't want this to be like about in any way bashing any religion, if that makes sense, because I just don't want anyone to get offended by this.
Yeah. I mean, look, like I understand people like feel connection to religion, and that's okay. I mean, I don't, but we're just giving maybe our perspective on this one of like what.
I agree, Chrissy, I agree, Doggies, that said I doubt anyone here will be offended by you telling the story, but you never know. I just want to sort of preface that. And also, Chrissy said we get what we get and we don't complain. You need to make it rhyme. We get what we get and we don't
I don't know. I kind of like it not rhyming. I'm here for it.
Kyle said, I'm offended that you'd think that we'd be offended. That is so funny. And Monster said, I'm the opposite, offend away. I'm Irish Catholic. I give you permission to talk shit. This is very funny. Okay. We get what we gain and we don't complain. Paul, that's super funny.
That's a good one.
So anyway, we are going to just for a moment switch to what is it? The Craftocam. Chris has a new patch to reveal tonight. And also, I just sort of selfishly want to show you how clean the rest of the room is. Oh my God, Chris, what are these paper towels doing there?
That's for when you spill.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Well, speaking of that, I also now want to show you something else Chris bought me because I'm a child when it comes to spilling things.
Yeah, this is a new patch that we're gonna
Yeah,
reveal.
So there's a new patch that reveal right now. How do I do it?
Oh my God, Bentley is back up here. Yeah.
Crafts with Chris?
Yeah. Quick, let's go because I want to show Bentley.
Okay, wait.
Bentley.
No, Sober, we won't.
Oh my God,
Bentley. Oh my God, Bentley. Look at you.
Bentley. He is loving it up here.
Yes, definitely the most elusive one.
Look at Raisin. And yeah, this is a muskrat.
Oh my God, all of the muskrats are here.
This is a muskrat factory up here. Are you serious? Can I show first your cleaning job?
Can I show my cleaning job?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so look. Oh, what did I do? What happened?
Did you break it?
There we go. Okay, look. Aside from this paper towel dispenser thing that Chris put there because I'm apparently just a slob, look how clean the rest of the room is. I even vacuumed.
Thanks, Lil Red.
Thanks, Lil Red. I even vacuumed the couch.
Look, Bentley is inspecting.
Yeah, and look, there's an NES controller blanket there that Sue and Danielle and Leah got us for Christmas. Is that a Mario 2 old school NES cartridge I just saw?
Yeah.
No, look.
Oh, gee, Steve, these are coasters.
How cute. This is a coaster.
And we have a pile of them. That's also a Christmas gift from Danielle and Sue.
Look.
And
how
we
cute.
Picked our favorite games. I picked Mario 2 because I'm a psycho, but
Maj just said such a cool room. Listen, this was oh my God, Bentley skedaddling away. This was like a bonus space when we bought this house. This was not really well kept up here. And so then when we hired my dad as the construction worker, we came up with this cool idea to have like past the wall that you're looking at all the way is Chris's room. And then in here is like our crazy space. So here you go.
And Eloise is beyond that wall with the cameras. And
oh, right. I didn't show. Can you? This is Eloise right over there. And then there are my amiibo. I have a lot.
It's a lot of fun up here, honestly. Like, we've used it now for a week, and we didn't get good use out of this before, and I feel like it's really comfortable up here. So
look at all these kitties.
I'm here for it.
Here you go. I need to do muskrat love, so I'm going to do it to Eloise.
All right, before I make people sick, let me tell... Aw, thanks, Lil Red. Welcome to the community. Let me show you what today's patch is going to be. So you guys already saw what the one giveaway is going to be, which is the You Can Do Hard Things patch. The other one I have to kind of preface this with. So this is a very serious patch. It's about like female empowerment. And I put this in the Discord before streaming on Thursday.
Thanks, John.
To just have the conversation of should I do serious or should I do funny on Friday? And now that it's Saturday and this is my second patch, I'm now left with the patch that I'm going to show, which is the funny one. So this is a very serious patch, the cheetah. But the patch I'm showing tonight, the new one, is a silly patch. And so what the patch is
Low Red, you can also, if you wanted to chat more past this, there's a Discord. I just put the link in there.
So this patch is a little like bit of an inside joke that Elias and I often say to each other, which is roast beast. And so it says
it's from the Grinch. It's at the end of the Grinch.
I know, but like we say this often, and it says hungry roast beast. It's a little bit reminiscent of the boar's head. I feel like that the fact that boar's head has a pig head in the middle.
Monster said I love
it. In the middle of the icon or their logo. And then it says like at the bottom in that font that's like boar's head. So I just added the text hungry and then put roast beast. It has
hungry question mark.
Yeah.
Roast beast. Like, is that a full complete thought?
It is.
Hungry roast beast.
So the reason why I did this one is because I wanted a very simple patch, because this is a new fabric that I was trying out, and I didn't want to do anything like super elaborate like this one.
Yeah, Paul, that's what I was saying. We're vegetarians, and Chris is this vegetarian?
Yeah, you don't know. I mean, it could be, they can make bones out of anything. It could be plastic bones with like tofu wrapped around it.
Oh my God, I can't.
So the roast beast patch, I needed to do something kind of simple because I just wanted to see how the patch, how to deal with the fabric. So this is a new like cotton twill fabric that I got. And I just wanted to see how it bunched. And so this is like this is
how it bunched.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was gonna like sometimes when you stitch a lot in a certain area, it'll like wrinkle the fabric around it.
I know what you're saying.
And so I didn't know, this is like, has like pretty big lines. It's got simple stitching to it. It's really like, there's just the white.
Yeah, it's
the red and
tofurkey beast.
And the pink, and then the satin stitch black border. So, that's why I wanted to try it.
Maybe made of soy. You all are ridiculous. Doggy Pack said, is it plastic if it's made from dinosaur bones? What? Wait, is plastic vegetarian if it's made from dinosaur bones?
Yeah, plastic is... So dinosaurs...
Is that true?
Well, think dinosaurs are carbon, which becomes oil, which then becomes plastic. So
I mean, what, are we supposed to never use plastic again in our lives?
Well,
or do we not care about
carbon.
Dinosaurs because they're extinct?
Dead to us.
Okay, dead to us. Got it.
So this is the progress on this one. This was, again, kind of like a simple edit. So on this top one here that I did the first time, I cleaned up some of like the bone here. I cleaned up some of the lines. If you can see here, this like leaked a little bit of white stitching on the outside.
Yeah, garbage.
Trash. Also, I thought the gray on the gray was like okay, but I really wanted the shiny so that there was a little bit of pop in it, because it is a pretty simple patch. So not too many edits on this, but it's my first time using cotton twill. I have other colors to use. I also ordered white and black cotton twill.
Excuse me, cotton twill.
Because it's supposed to be really good for patch making, which I think it really does hold the stitching nicely.
So I just want to point out something. I'm going to take this from you,
Mm-hmm.
and can I just do my thing? So I don't know if it's possible for you to see because of the lighting. So I'm going to try to do something. I just want you to see. Notice how... No, yeah, you really can't see.
No,
but
I think I'm seeing it up there. I think they can see it.
This silver is really reflective. It's like... beautiful. Like, it looks like it's worth something. Maybe it is.
Monster, I think the image does pop a little bit more because it is like it is a little bit of a thinner material.
A lot of cotton twill holds up.
And the only things that I've really done on this one that are a little bit custom is like the meat section here, the inner meat, which is tofu.
The inner meat. He's saying the inner meat.
This pink meat here has a special texture to it, and then I wanted to give some like of that, like when you make a ham and it has that like that like ripple on it. So I wanted to make that texture on the skin.
Oh my God, disgusting.
So anyway, this is going to be the giveaway tonight. I have to print another one of these because I need it for my board. So we'll have...
Did you discuss the board? Oh, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
We did.
Oh, I can give a close-up of the board, actually. Look. So I have a lot of my other patches to add to it. But tonight's giveaway. 1, 2, and then we're going to take a picture and we're going to give a 3.
A 3. Pink meat. I'm dead. I cannot. I mean, this is just hysterical. And Mozzie has the comment of the night. When I first started following back in the day, I never thought there would come a day where I would hear Chris say cotton twill.
Do you know? So I ordered it. I didn't get it at Joann's because it was like I didn't know if they had it in stock, and so I ordered it online. And there were, we can switch the cameras only because
now?
Yeah, everybody's seen the patch. I didn't know if Joanne sold the cotton twill. So I ordered it online, and the funny thing is that apparently it's a hot commodity and they're out of stock on the black and white fabric for cotton twill. And so I got my order in and I got my other colors that came shipped, and they didn't have black and white. And so I was like, where's the black and white? Like, I thought I paid for it. And so I emailed them and I was like, did you get my order for black and white cotton twill? And they're like, oh, it's back ordered. It'll be in stock like the end of July. It's like, okay, but like, fine, I'll wait for it. But do you know that we have a 5-star rated Twitch channel where we're waiting?
Oh, you're telling them that.
No, I didn't. That's a joke, but I should have said that.
Hold on. There's a couple of comments I wanted to discuss. Doggy Peck said beauty is in the inner meat. Did you almost spit that out?
That almost came out of my...
Beach Please said, I mean, you weren't always vegetarian, so I understand that he can talk about meat and make patches featuring meat. It's still funny. No, totally. I mean, we could talk about meat regularly, but the fact that he's describing the like inner workings of ham,
my God,
ham is disgusting.
Move out of the way. Look at Oreo and cheddar and raisin. No, the other way, towards me.
Oh, look at that.
Can you guys even with them?
Look at this. Oh my God, I'm so happy with this feedback that we got. I can't send you. Hold on. Leslie said that she can't send her patches back because they are permanently sewed on my jacket. Pics, please. A patch for each muskrat will happen when we get partner and when we have the ability to make more emotes and we have our artist who draws our
Danica,
emotes.
Egan Arts is also on Twitch. She does all of our artwork for us, and so she'll make something and then I'll digitize it for the stitching. Chris's
bio: he camps and orders cotton twill. Imposter wife said you could just go buy some pants from J. Crew and use that. What for? What?
Oh, maybe
who needs to buy pants?
No, I think Jen is saying that it's cotton twill is probably a fabric that they use for like pants.
Got it. Everything looks perfectly displayed wise tonight on my 60-inch LED. Perfect. We did make some adjustments for that.
Thanks, Steve.
I was thinking of you as I was making the adjustments before.
Listen, I mean, I can't say enough good stuff about the community. That like,
sure. I mean,
you guys really make this channel better, and thank you for the feedback. So
Megamike said, thanks for getting Oriole. That's why we have the little things. Eloise is probably the cutest cat I've ever seen. Monster, I'm not sure if you follow Amazing Raisin. I'm sorry. Oh my God, Amazing Raisin. Did I just date myself?
Old school.
Jesus. Muskrat Nation, but you should. The picture that I posted today of Eloise and her whiskers is amazing.
I can't with Raisin and Oriole on the... all right, well, listen, we're going to just go take a break downstairs and leave the stream going with the cats up here. Because that's all that you all want to see.
Speaking of Raisin, full confession, I must have watched the Elsa Lightning Bolt reel at least 20 times. It's so flippin' funny. Not that they were frightened, but Raisin and Eloise's reactions were priceless.
Oh my God. I watched it a million times. When it happened, I heard it happen upstairs. I was upstairs working and I felt it. And then like I went downstairs to make sure that everything was okay. And Elias was like sitting on the recliner and showed me the video, and I was dying, and I since watched it multiple times on Instagram.
It's so funny. The moment it happened, we have cameras mostly throughout the house because when we go away or if we have like a pet sitter, we just want to make sure that the cats are fine, like that we know that they're fine. Or if there's something weird in the litter box, we know who, like we can see who's done it.
Who did the deed?
The moment it happened, I immediately went to the Nest Cam and I'm like, I need to see what just happened. And it was so funny. So Meepo said, shout out links for the artist. It's Egan_arts on Instagram.
Yeah. EGAN.
That one shot really messed this up, didn't it?
Yeah. Her name is Danica. She's really a great artist. And she has a Twitch channel too, where I think she kind of shows some, I don't know how regularly she streams, but I know that she does show like the progress work of some of her artwork. And so she's like a friend and a great person.
We have a new member here. Chihuahua Crop says, hi, is this a live call-in show? It is not. We have never really done that, but we've played games with people online. So when we do one of those streams, we remember when we did Among Us, that was a live call-in thing through our Discord. Imposter Steve says, Oriel has realized he's on camera. Now he's having second thoughts.
Look at him.
Lil Red Plus said, I'm a longtime vegetarian that made corned beef the other day because I really don't want another blood transfusion from chemo. I mean, are you vegetarian if you get a blood transfusion? What?
I think so.
I think so too. Yeah, for sure.
Because you're not like a blood transfusion. Somebody is not giving their life. Like, they can do it and they're not.
And they're still exactly as they were. Cotton Candy said next cat name is Cotton Twill.
Oh my God.
That's so funny. So yeah, lots and lots of comments. Oh my God, I need to catch up. So it looks like 5 of the 7 cats are in the room right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my God, Cheddar.
I think this is the most that we've ever had on camera.
I think Bernie's so aloof that he probably doesn't even know that we're up here. I bet he's like asleep somewhere.
Oh my God, Doggy Pack said you have to be careful with the shots now. You're drinking at elevation now. Oh my God, I can't. Speaking of that, I would like to switch to wine o'clock to grab a drink. Is that fine with you?
Yeah, I mean,
and then afterwards
I'm never going to say no to that.
I'll start the nun story. Lil Red Plus Kitties, you're probably a vampire at this point, I would say. That's what I think. Bernie, like Chris said, of being aloof.
Who's snoring? Eloise?
That's why I stopped talking.
I think it's
Wait,
Eloise.
can you all hear that?
I don't think I'll be able to hear.
You know what I'm going to do, Chris? I'm going to move my mic down by her.
Will it go that way?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, wait, everyone just listen for a second. This is going to be really funny. If you hear it, I want someone to clip this.
Or wait, no. Can you like open your phone and Bluetooth to this on like something? Would that work?
Let me just try this.
Okay,
listen.
Oh my God. Eloise is so funny. Do you guys hear it? She is out. Uh-huh. Yeah, Pink NS said she heard it. Oh my God, Eloise. She is out. She's out. They all like it up here. I'm here for it, kitties.
Oh my God, she is out. Her eyeballs are, her eyelashes, not eyelashes, eyelids are like flickering. She is such a weird delight. She does snorkel a little while she snores. I had to turn the volume up, but OMG. Squeaky snorkel snore. I can't. All right, let's switch to wine o'clock, please. And
oh wait, I'm not ready. Oh my God, wait, the reviews are all.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm ready now.
I heard it's a cotton candy. All right, ready, go. Okay, we are now moving on to wine o'clock, and I mentioned yesterday that you all right?
Yeah, I just hit my microphone.
I mentioned yesterday that I went to a new wine shop and I found a variety of wines at a variety of prices that were all over the place, right? So I had to sort of look for wines that fit two requirements. One, that it was 14.5% alcohol. And two,
these are the important things.
That it was less than like $70 because they were just all intermixed.
Yeah, alcohol is expensive. So if it's like 14.5, I feel like you're paying premium.
No. There was an $8.99 14.5 next to like an $80 14.5. Like
really?
That's not normal.
So then is there 15? I don't know. I don't think like
I don't know.
I feel like that's the holy grail.
Chris. So this wine that I'm going to pull from the internet, hold on.
Which we can do now because green screens are dead to us.
Here we are. Listen, I wouldn't normally buy this wine. This wine is boring looking. Like this label does nothing for me.
What is it, Rodney Dangerfield?
That's what I thought.
Stop it.
Swear to God. Rodney Dangerfield, and then it says it's not. It's Rodney Strong Vineyards. But my point is, this does not look appealing to me. It does not tickle my fancy or tickle my. But what are
your olfactory?
What? No, that's my nose.
Yeah. So like
the label tickling my olfactory.
Oh, I thought you meant the notes or
Did we pour it yet?
No, I'm waiting for you, but you're just sitting here dissecting it. I'm waiting for you to pour.
I'm just trying to say that this fit those two requirements, and I booked it out of there. Meaning this label, dead to me. I hate it. It's the worst. Let's learn a little bit about it. Since 1959, our passion has been to craft best-in-class wines in our sustainable winery to share with friends and family. All right, that's a boring statement. Everyone who makes wine wants that. Our Cabernet Sauvignon is grown in the rugged, rocky hills and valleys of the warmest regions of Northern California. This is boring. Where rich and distinctive Cabernet thrives. It has vibrant aromas of blank, blank, and blank. This is weird. All right, this is boring. I'm already over this one. Here.
No, wait. Jay Grizz said that she loves Rodney Strong.
Oh, okay.
Also,
yes, that's me.
Doggy Back said tickled his rods and cones.
My eyeball rods and cones.
That is a more appropriate statement.
Yes,
with the label.
That's what it is. That's what I was saying.
Oh my God.
Will this be a World Series of Wine contender? Let us find out.
I can't say there's 3 notes that I have to guess on this.
Well, let me see. It is specifically something, and then like fluff, fluff, fluff.
Okay.
So 3 things, but 2 of them.
Is Jody on so that we can give her the notes of the
dust bunnies?
Of the dust bunnies.
Well, either way, I think we need to do it. This one is Rodney Dangerfield. Okay, Rodney Strong, and let us see if this is going to enter. Wait, dust and mold. I don't think there's mold.
No, there is mold. Last night's tasted like mold.
Last night's was gross.
Well, last night was a total dumpster fire, so it's fitting. Oh. Jody is here. Jody, we're gonna test the.
I'm gonna make a guess about something already. I think that this one has a couple of dust bunnies.
Oh yeah, I'm getting like Grandma's attic from this.
Let's see. Cheers.
To Grandma's attic. No, this is I haven't even tasted this yet.
No,
and
this is mothballs.
I'm getting like 6 out of 7 dust bunnies.
This is mothballs.
Paul, that's technically right. I feel like the taste is better than the smell. I'll say that.
So that everyone understands, we literally are in Chris's grandma's attic right now.
Totally. The second taste I don't like as much as the first. It has like it's like a bee is stinging my tongue as I'm swallowing
Can someone clip that? It's like a bee stinging my tongue.
It's very dusty.
Oh, Kitty-san, drink the wine always. Always, always.
Listen, we're going to drink this wine, and we're going to love it by the second
Ew,
glass.
my dad has a cousin who smells like mothballs.
Wait, do you know the time that I got stung, like, in the eyebrow by a bee?
No.
When I was a kid, I was delivering, what was I? I think I was selling plants because I was like
What?
I think I was selling plants from the Boy Scouts or something. Like I went to somebody's house in the neighborhood and I was delivering plants. And when I went there, they had like a bee's nest on their front step, like front porch that was being built, like in progress, under construction. And
this is a fever dream of Chris's.
I knocked on the door to deliver the plants, and the bees were pissed that I was encroaching on their territory and stung me in the eyebrow. And I apparently have bee stinger eyebrows, and it was in there for like a day, and I didn't know it. And
what?
My eye swelled up. I looked like Quasimodo. This eye was like, it was in there for a day until I realized that it was there.
What do you mean? Do you not feel pain?
And yeah, so that's...
It's poison in you. It hurts.
I know. I have a high tolerance for pain.
The next best thing.
My dad, I'm telling you, my dad has a picture somewhere on his computer in iPhoto of me with a swollen eye, and I literally look like I am Quasimodo.
Okay, so can you ask your father to please send us this picture?
No, I'm not going to send that picture.
Can you ask your father to send us this picture for me and you privately, but I will share with all of you.
I can tell you, I can visualize the picture. I'm wearing a blue, like, oversized t-shirt in the picture. I'm telling you, I know the picture.
Chris's, I'm writing it in the book. Chris's, what'd you call it? Eyebrow bee? What was it?
Yeah, I mean...
What was it? What did you say?
That it...
Bee stinger eyebrows. That's
look, my eyebrows are literally like bee stingers.
Anyway,
this wine is giving me notes of bee stinging my tongue.
All right, guess the notes.
Is bee venom one of them?
No. Remember what I said to you?
You said it's bad, right? Like bad notes.
Remember what I said to you in the supermarket?
Oh, currants.
No.
Black cherries.
Okay, cherries. Got it.
Got it. Then it's
So think of a vegetable.
A tomato.
No, black pepper.
That's a vegetable?
Well, a pepper.
A black pepper? No, black pepper is...
I know. I'm just trying to get you to say pepper.
That's a spice.
I know. And then there's one more thing, which is like the de facto standard.
Chocolate. Dark chocolate.
No.
Grapes.
No. Think about the place it was maybe fermented in.
Oak barrels.
Yeah. Spicy oak barrel. Excuse me.
Oh, spicy.
Okay, so I'm going to give this a rating, and then I have to go
Currants with a finish of must.
So, Chris, I'm going to rate mine, and then don't look. Just tell me what you want yours to be.
I don't, like, yesterday we didn't have a hype train, and I loved that. Wait, did I love the wine yesterday or hated it?
No, hated it. It was dead to us.
Oh, okay. Well, there goes that theory.
Okay, give me your wine rating.
I'm going to give it like a 4.
Okay.
Which is above the curve. Like 3.5 would be average.
So Chris gives it a 4, and let me transition. I gave it a 5. Surprise, surprise. I actually, the moment I smelled it, didn't like it. I tasted it, I didn't like it. I let it sit for a second, and only 2 sips in, and I actually sort of really like it. And Dust Bunny wise, it's like a 2 out of 7.
No, I'm getting like 5 out of 7 Dust Bunnies.
Oh,
and also the thing that thanks Too Shy for you. The thing that I am I am getting pepper notes. Maybe that's the bee stinger. Because I feel like it is a little bit spicy, and that feels...
It is a little spicy, for sure.
I get it. I feel
we are going to move away from wine o'clock so that I can go pee, which means we're moving into pee o'clock. Thanks, Jay Grizz.
Paul is calling us lightweights.
The bee stinger. All right, Chris, do whatever you do when I go pee. Oh. Time it if you want, folks. Yesterday, I think I was 2 minutes. Let's see what today is.
Yeah, let's beat that time. Oh my God, that's the wrong one. Jeez. Okay, look. I hope Elias doesn't come back, because then we can just focus on interviewing Oriole and Raisin and ask Raisin why he's taking up so much of the bed and Oriole is literally shunned to the corner and he only has a little sliver. But on my other side, oh wait, let me see if I can back away and show you guys Tater Tot and Cheddar up here. They are just so cute. I went to Petco today, and I was FaceTiming Elias during it to say, like, what should I get for upstairs? And I didn't show him the oh my God, Elias is saying hello from Airstreamers as he's peeing. Imposter Steve is also peeing while Elias is peeing. Oh my God, I cannot. I found this and I measured it with my iPhone because I wanted to get it like a height so that they were comfortable enough to go on it, which I feel like I delivered on. And then I bought a bed which was supposed to go on the top here, but when I bought the bed, it was like way too wide and it was like falling off the edge, which I felt like was a safety hazard. So we ended up ordering new beds. I'm back, and thank you all for participating.
Wait, what?
look at Oreo. Oh my God.
What?
Look at the cats.
Where?
Look at
what
Oreo
am I doing?
Stretching. Get out of the way. Go back to peeing.
Look.
Look at this paw.
Aww.
Look at this paw.
Well, thank you all for participating in my pee conversation. That made me happy. Elias pees faster traveling downstairs than I could ever do just running to my kitchen sink. What?
That is so weird that you said that, Paul, because today we were going through IKEA and I meant to make the joke to Elias, but we were kind of just in the zone and like getting things to pick up. And you know how IKEA is like a shit show. And we were going through and there was a random sink, but at like waist height. And so I was going to make the joke to Elias of like, oh, look, is this the urinal for upstairs in the new studio? And I didn't get to make the joke. And here Paul is making the joke for us, which let me finally deliver this joke that I've been sitting on for hours now.
Imposter Steve says,
oh, thank God Windows did not find any virus threats on our computer.
Imposter Steve said, isn't it funny that cat owners spend half of their days telling their significant other to look at the cats? Literally. Today, we were carrying a shit ton of stuff inside of our home from all the places we went. Chris has his hands full, and I'm like, Chris, come in the living room. Chris, quick. And he comes in, and it's like just a couple of the cats like sleeping next to each other, you know? It is just what we do. So with all of that said, what I want to do is
wait. I want to unpack. So when I was at Petco today, I want a general discussion on this. Like, did I do the right thing? So when
can I answer it right now?
You can if you're a fortune teller.
Sorry, go ahead.
When I went to Petco, I bought a bunch of things. One was a cat bed. And the cat tower that I was talking to you guys about. And when I got to the checkout, the cashier, who's like probably like 20-something woman, was checking me out.
Checking you out? Excuse me. Should I be concerned?
No. I think you're okay.
Okay.
For the cat tower and then the bed. And she said, do you want me to help you take it out to the car? And I was like, oh, well, like, it's fine. I can take it. It's no big deal. I'll take it out to the car. Can I just leave one of them here and I'll come back for it? She's like, no, I can totally help you. And so she came around and she was going to take the cat tower, which was the heavier thing. And I felt obligated with my toxic masculinity that I should take the cat tower. And so I took the cat tower and she took the bed. But I don't know if I was indirectly sending the message of like,
you are superior.
Yeah. And I really felt torn in that situation.
I totally get it.
And I didn't know what to do because then it's like, am I not chivalrous in taking the cat tower?
Chivalry is a part of like the patriarchy.
I know. Or should I have let her taken the
listen, I can understand that because you are now given two options. One is, am I going to be chivalrous,
the nice person,
and the masculine person in the scenario and carry the heavier thing?
This was an internal struggle. I
get it, Chris, because then if
she never thought of this, I'm sure, because she was super nice. She just wanted to help me.
She's like, oh, this shithead, Jesus Christ, I can carry a bag of litter.
Honestly, I mean, she probably could have taken both of them and I could have just strolled behind like the king that I am. But I mean, I don't know.
The king that you are.
Or queen, I don't know.
That's exactly. You're
okay, fine.
Very much a queen.
So
toxic masculinity, I would call it being nice. Listen, I think that me and Chris both are, and especially, and I'm not going to put you down in this, but I'm the GSA director of my school. Like what GSA is Gay Straight Alliance. And I I have an obligation to defy the standard whenever it calls for it. Because if I don't, then who will? And I don't mean that in like an I'm the most important person kind of thing. I just mean as the person that I'm representing to the students, I need to always be that person. So I definitely overthink things a lot, but mainly because I think that, again, if not me, then who? And I think a little bit of that gets off on Chris, like moves, along to Chris. So he definitely was like struggling today.
Yeah, everybody's saying that I'm overthinking it and that I'm just being nice, but thank you. I just want to make sure that I am not like, I want the whole thing of like this, like, empowerment is what I want to portray. So I want to be like I should just make this patch and make a shirt out of it. And like, am I secretly conveying the message of like, you can do hard things, of you as in everyone can do hard things.
Right. Look, so a lot of good things here. Kara, I think, sums it up perfectly and says, I think that in this scenario, it's customer versus employee rather than man versus woman. Totally. Monster said,
good point.
You didn't want to be that guy. Totally that too, Sometimes at the cat litter store, there's a whole store devoted to cat litter.
Listen, as we were driving home today, there's this one store on the highway, which is called the lighting store or something.
The light bulb
store. It is literally a store for light bulbs. And it glows with the strength of the sun's corona. And as we drive past it, we always make fun of it. Like, who actually goes to the light bulb store? And as we're coming home from IKEA, there is a line out the door to the light bulb store.
It's too much.
And I just am not fully understanding how there's a dedicated light bulb store. And also, Paul, I'm not fully understanding how there's a cat litter store.
I think that our internet isn't working well tonight because the light bulb store is sucking up all the energy.
It is.
Alana said, sure, empower, but carry my heavy shit. And then Steve said, OG Steve, I'm sure she probably handles these cat towers all day, every day. It's no big deal for her. Agreed. I mean, that's their job.
Oh, it was because it was literally she radioed to the back of like cat tower out to the parking lot. Like they have a system.
Kitty Sen said, I like the idea of if not me, then who? You're welcome. I mean, come here for the The knowledge? No, not knowledge.
Oh,
the,
cat supply store. Okay, so they have other things beyond cat litter.
I was trying to make a joke, and now it looked like an asshole. Like that.
What did you say? I didn't hear you. What did you say?
I'm gonna move on. And then Lil Red Plus Kitty said, I have to ask tall people for help in the grocery store a lot. What message am I sending? And Monster said that you're short.
Oh my God.
I'm dying.
Wait, Lil Red. I mean, I don't know. Would it be funny if you brought a like stepping stool with you in your shopping cart?
I got it. I can do it. If not me, then who?
Oh my God.
Publix asks if you need help to key your car almost every time you check out, even if you have one bag. I always just smile and say no thanks. Oh, by the way, speaking of that, I am that person that will force myself to make one trip from the car to the house.
Yeah. And I feel like you've
break my back and my knees and my arms and elbows just to make it on that one trip.
Folks, we used to live in a third floor condo that our parking spot wasn't by the elevator, so we would take the steps up to the back, or in the back up to the condo, and we would go food shopping, and it would be like a one-trip situation, and I feel like that was our workout for the century, like doing that.
Mozzie said, is this the room you're in now, the same one that Oriel was in when he first came home? Great question. It's actually the other side of it. There's one door in this room, and the door that separates this room and the other room is Chris's office. Before it was like fully Chris's office, because, before COVID, Chris didn't work at home. That used to be Oriel's room. This space here that we're in is not where Oriel was. So it's kind of a little bit new to almost all of them. But look.
They are living for it.
Look.
Yeah, look, you have 2 muskrats. I have 2 muskrats, and Eloise is in her castle.
Yeah, I think it's phenomenal. So let's see. Oh my God, there's so many. I'm just like the worst at this. Heidi said, previous server here, our whole life is trying to make only one trip. Yes. Oh my God. Heidi, I read your comments on the Discord today about the tipping thing. And like you mentioned, you were a server. If I were a server, you best know that I would be carrying out 45 plates. I would be a juggling artist. Is that a thing? A juggler?
Yeah, or like, I mean, it is
a
sort
balancer.
Of artistry. Yeah,
whatever. But I would be carrying out everything all at once just to be efficient, because that is who I am.
I mean, it's like that second trip is like a sign of failure. Like you didn't.
Well, it depends.
I mean, in the grocery store, like bringing the bags in.
Oh, I mean, I'm the worst.
Yeah, it's like possible. I mean, your fingers weren't strong enough. You should be walking away from bringing the groceries in with like severed fingers from the plastic bags pulling through.
Ashley said, yes, one trip here, the battle begins to open the door. And you know what I do? This is what I do. So in my left hand, I have 14 bags, and I lift them. All of the strength training that I've done in the past, 3 years allows me to lift my arm up. And then I speak to my watch and I say, Siri, open the kitchen door. And it opens, and then I go in. That is what you do.
Well, it unlocks it. It doesn't open it.
No, but then then what I do is I lift my other arm that I've trained for and lift turn the door.
Speaking of opening doors, can you tell the story yesterday of before you go into the nun story, can you tell the story of because you didn't deliver yesterday because it was a total dumpster fire. Can you tell the story of what happened with the IKEA door when you were picking up the equipment for Friday's stream?
What happened with the IKEA door?
The exit.
Oh, I never finished telling the story. But before we do that, Jay Gris said, we'll suffer a backache for 3 days to carry all the bags. Absolutely. Monster said, one trip or no trip. Literally will die. I'll suffer with no food. Heidi said, don't say serialized. That's why I didn't say, hey, blank. Because then, I would have gotten in trouble. Hashtag one trip troll butt. A blue troll offered to carry your cat tower to the car. Would you have let him? Oh, I mean, I don't know if I would have let him or if I would have taken my sword out and tried to murder him.
That's yeah. If it was I don't know. I mean, that's a question that I'd have to put myself in. If there was a like super muscular man, would I have let him carry my cat tower to the...
That is a really philosophical question. If the employee was not a woman, but a really masculine man or a really masculine woman, would you have let them carry it?
It's a fantastic question, and we'll never know because I don't think that there's a masculine man who works at that Petco.
So I'm going to get to the nun story in a sec, but the IKEA story that I did not finish from the other day was that when I was leaving the IKEA after the dumpster fire of a day that I had, there are 2 automatic doors, like the sliding doors. There's like a little vestibule. It's like one door opens, you enter a little 5-foot space, and then the next door opens. So the next door was from the outside, and I was from the inside. I walked up really close to my doors, and there was a little gap in the middle, about this big, and they didn't automatically open. So I'm like, and I have my card, I have a bunch of things in there.
Do the doors normally open from both sides? So if you're going, like, if it's an automatic door, it will always open from either side?
Well, not always, but like in this scenario, they do open both ways for sure. Because we tested that. I saw the person do it. So they did not open immediately. But the other doors ahead of me, as another man was walking in with the cart, did open. And so now he's in the vestibule, assuming that as he's walking super quickly, the doors that I'm in front of will open automatically. But they were broken. And he just, like 30 miles an hour, slams right into the doors.
Did he have anything in the car?
No, because he was coming in to pick something up.
Oh, but like it's that much of an emergency to pick something up?
He's me. I walk fast. But for some reason, in this case, I recognized that it wasn't working. He slams right into the door, and he ended up breaking the door, not the glass, but the door itself fell off of the track that it was on. And then both of us had to pull the door open. I didn't tell you that part. So that I can get out, because I was stuck in there. And I'm like, okay, bye. And I just left, and I put my...
So wait, was that your toxic masculine? Who did you let open the door?
You know what's really funny you're asking this?
Yeah.
He grabbed the broken side, I grabbed the non-broken side, and my side opened.
Interesting.
So I don't know.
What message are you sending there?
Well, I just kind of laughed and looked at him, and he was like, oh shit, I didn't know that was broken,
I didn't know it wasn't broken until you came through like a Tasmanian devil.
Buck Tillman said that wasn't me. That
Not
was
you, him.
Them, yeah.
You as in the
general
man.
you?
Yeah.
Buck Tillman said, it's always great to see someone confidently transition genders. Keep up the great the great work. Aw. So yeah, Ashley said, I have walked so fast I ran face first into doors. They don't open fast enough for my speed. Same.
Oh my God. Ashley, you are in good company with Elias.
When we worked at the Apple store, the one that we both worked at, people used to do that so often in front of our store, like bloody noses style, that Apple required us to put in these little dots across the glass to let the people know visually they're about to hit something. Because it happens so frequently.
Oh my God, Ashley, I relate to your husband because I am like a mosier.
Chris is your husband.
I
Ashley,
am just kind of
you.
floating through life, and Elias is on a mission to get to wherever, and it is a constant battle.
Jay Grizz just said, Jay Grizz just redeemed a language lesson. And since we're talking about doors.
Wait, this is a special stream tonight because we're in the new space with the new setup that is working swimmingly.
Knock on wood.
So far, except for the whole internet thing. But I think we've moved past that.
Well, knock on wood.
I have to pee and there's no music for me.
Are you for real?
Yeah, I am like gonna...
Folks, I can't even process this. I don't know how to handle this.
Well, we didn't get a bathroom installed up here, so
do we need to buy another like track for you for the off chance that we hear it?
I mean, no.
Okay, go. Do your thing.
Okay, so yeah, Elias, tell your story. What were you going to tell? Because I want to know what I'm missing. I'm feel like
I'm going to just talk about...
I'm going to feel FOMO now as I'm peeing.
No, you can watch on your phone. I'm just going to... There's a language lesson that's redeemed, and I'm going to
give a language lesson.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I've got it handled. Go pee.
Okay.
I know what this feeling is like.
Take good care of our community.
He can't pee. There's no pee music. Literally. So, first of all, Imposter, I think it was Imposter Steve or OG Steve. I can't remember. You asked about the music. We have bought this music. I did not compose this. I have composed a couple of things for Muskrat Nation, like back in the day, but it's just so much easier to buy something that fits what we're looking for. So we've bought this music, and it's licensed, which means that like we are allowed to play this without any restrictions or anything. So there's that. The other thing is the language lesson. Since we're talking about doors and broken doors and things like that, there is the word for door is porta, Porta. Porta means door in Greek. Now, porta, I don't know if that means anything to anyone in any other language, but porta means door. I'll leave it at that. Pretty simple. I love the intro music, said Red Cypress. Yeah, we spent a lot of time on that. Porta, like portal. Interesting. I never put that together. But the intro music, we actually, funny enough, we narrowed it down to 2 choices. And we sent it to our friends, the 2 songs, and we were like, which one do you think, works best for what we're trying to do? And me and Chris both were 50-50. Like, we were going to pick the one of them and the other one, rather. And then our friends convinced us to pick this one. And I think this one was the absolute right choice, for sure. Thanks, Little Red Plus kitties. Can we get some random 80s hair metal track for Chris's speed music? Oh my God, I'm dead. I love that every language has door as some version of port, but ugly English is door. Yeah, right? Stupid English. The worst.
Oh, I feel like a new person.
Right? Isn't it phenomenal?
Okay, so what did I miss?
I agree with you.
Oh my God, we didn't give a single patch away yet tonight.
Or this picture. Look at what I just printed. Look how cute this is. This is me and Chris in this space with the Zelda poster art in the background. So I'm thinking give away a patch. Then the next thing we're going to do is this one. And then the third thing we're going to do is the other patch.
Okay, let's run a giveaway. This is going to be for the You Can Do Hard Things with the cute little cheetah in it. We'll run this patch. We still have the Hungry Roast Beast patch. We'll run that one a little bit later.
The Hungry Roast Beast patch.
And then you're going to give the signed picture of us in the new space.
Wait, I just want to point this out. So Monster's icon next to their name, I think that it was Leslie, I think, asked, what is that icon? Because they've never seen it. So Monster said, it's meant to say basically that I pledge to try to make gaming communities all-inclusive for the LGBTQ community and the disabled community.
Oh my God, I love that.
The cutest thing ever.
GLHF
pledge. Yeah.
I love that.
Love, 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 love. So thank you for that work. We actually just donated some money to an organization that deals with allowing full inclusion and openness and comfort for LGBTQ folks who want to participate in sporting communities. Which I think is
Bentley is back up here again.
Hey, Bentley. All right, ready, Chris?
I'm ready, yes. Kick us off. This is going to be for the You Can Do Hard Things patch.
All right, we are starting a giveaway right now, and go for it. It's hashtag exclamation point raffle. Sorry. Join us in creating a gaming ecosystem that welcomes everyone and includes all, no matter their shape, size, color, gender, background, disability, or beliefs. Love that. That is fantastic. Oh my God, I'm way behind on these comments. All right, so we're going to do that. Why don't we kick off the nun story?
Yeah, tell me, because there's so much to talk about on this. So kick us off.
I almost just choked. Chrissy, did you see it? Mm-mm. Okay, I'll start the prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, forgive us for talking trash about your nuns and deliver us from green screens. Amen. Okay, we're good. I am.
Oh my God,
dead.
Chrissy, you got it tonight.
Dad, I can't even process. Okay.
Last night we walked away so defeated. We were like, "Oh my God, what are we doing?"
Well, because I think we both saw what was going on with the dumpster fire of the green.
Because
screen.
we were like, "How are we going to go into
it?" It
this?
was basically covering us in a tent, like we were a tent.
No, yeah, I mean, we had no room. We literally were like this the whole night.
Forward,
how could we be comfortable?
Look, now I can turn and show you Oriole and Raisin. Okay, so listen, let's go.
Oh my God, I'm dead, Chrissy. That is.
I have talked about the nun story for quite some time. Let me give you some background. The friends that we are talking about are a pair of twins, and I'm not giving their names, both their real name or their new nun name, which they do, like they get. And we went to high school together. I went to high school with the two of them. What are some names I can give them to just Lorna
and Electra.
Okay, Lorna and Electra, which ties into Miitopia. Lorna and Electra. So the first time that I really got to know Lorna.
Oh my God, Sophia was here, said Leah and Sue. Not like that's.
Wait,
could
what?
it be further from the truth?
What happened?
It is not
Oh,
Leah.
no, it is not Leah and Sue. I promise you, Sophia, they legitimately the furthest from that situation. And Ralphia, we kept the green screen. We actually have had the green screen from way long ago.
Yeah,
and
we needed
used
it for
in various points.
Yeah, we needed it for another project, and so we just ended up hanging it for yesterday's dumpster fire. Mm-hmm. So we'll still keep it in case we need it for something. But.
Now, listen, Chris, I just want to point out this story is so deep that I'm worried that we might not finish it tonight. And I'm not saying that in a way to coerce people to rejoin us. I'm just saying that I don't want to. I feel like,
well, don't rush it.
Right. And it'll be what it'll be, and then we'll continue it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out.
Right.
Again, this is our perspective, so this is not it's
right. So listen,
it's one perspective of the situation.
So the point is that maybe a two-part story, but the point is that I went to high school with Lorna and Electra. And the first time that I really got close to Lorna was on a trip that we went to Myrtle Beach. Oh my God, Bernie is up here. And he is skulking around like, what in the world is going on over here?
Oh my God, Bernie.
He has no idea what's going on.
I think he likes it, though. Look, he's going into the heated bed.
So we were on a trip in Myrtle Beach. It was our senior class trip or whatever. And Lorna was having a little bit of a panic attack. Not a full-fledged panic attack, but
I don't think I know this.
But one of the ones where it's okay, I'm feeling uncomfortable and I'm not here for it. I need something to change. And so which side note, I didn't have my first panic attack until a year after this story, but I felt a lot of sympathy and empathy for Lorna. So I approached Lorna and I asked is there anything I can do? What can I, how can we help you, whatever. I ended up giving her a shoulder massage, which ended up kind of just comforting her.
Crema. Doggy
said crema. And then I talked to her. We hadn't spoken. So like, I think the fact that for the most part, a random person came and spoke to her probably threw her off or confused her or whatever. It just took away the level of anxiety that she was feeling. And so this was my first moment of interacting with Lorna. And ultimately it turned into like a little bit of a friendship at those early years.
No, I feel like that compassion kind of just shows the type of person that you are. And so if I were to experience that, especially in like a high school setting where people are willing to just quickly make fun of us of a weird situation.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I feel like that is kind of opening the door for like, hey, let's be friends. Like, you're good people.
Exactly. And so that is ultimately what ended up happening. Through the years thereafter, I learned that they were incredibly religious, and not just them, but their whole family, their parents. Look at this train of muskrats. I can't even. They all were very, very religious. And then I mentioned yesterday, I think, because Danielle's cat passed away yesterday, and we dedicated the stream to that, to Oscar and Danielle. I mentioned that Danielle was over my house one day and ended up getting the child of the cats that I owned. Lorna and Electra also happened to be there. So we ended up getting so much, we became so close that they were there with Danielle. And so then one thing led to another, and we ended up becoming like friends. Like, we would hang out and all of that stuff.
No, so much so that I became friends with them.
Yeah. So we'd be at their house, or they'd be over our house. We had this big going away party. And ultimately what ended up happening is Lorna became a doctor, and Electra.
No, I think Lorna became...
right. Oh my God, I'm wrong.
Lorna became a
lawyer, and Electra became a doctor.
So they went through years of schooling.
Yeah. Lots and lots of schooling. And ultimately they did their thing. They did their profession that they were trained to do for years, the both of them.
Yeah, because I remember when I was first kind of introduced to the situation, they had I met you after I finished undergrad. And then I took some time off, and then I met them. I was like introduced to the situation. One of them was just finishing up law school, and the other one was like halfway through medical school.
Yeah, Lorna was finishing law school, and Electra was finishing
ridiculous
her doctor.
Her
medical school degree.
Yeah.
And at one random point, so Lorna, Electra, and Danielle, they all lived together for some time. And then we got this call that was like, hey, can you come over? Lorna has something important to share with us, and blah, blah, blah. So now we're like a little concerned. This is weird. What's going on? We go over.
No, we had no, like, there was no heads up, like, this is what's going down.
And so then, Chris, are you watching this? I've never seen this before. Oriole right now is humping Bernie.
Oriole, stop it. That's for the OnlyFans account.
I've never seen this. And as long as we've had these kitties.
Bernie's just like, yeah, whatever.
So we went over. Before I get to this part of the story, why don't you pick a winner?
Oh, yeah, right.
All right. So we're about to pick a winner for the leopard I Can Do Hard Things thing. And the winner is Cycle Geek Girl. Congratulations.
I'm going to send you a leopard or cheetah.
Oh, I said
yeah,
leopard.
you said
sorry.
leopard, and
I'm
you
sorry.
confused me.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Psycho Geek Girl. Psycho Geek Girl, email us at therealairstreamers@gmail.com where you want me to send it out to. I'm going to stitch one tomorrow for you, and I'll put it in the mail.
Or if you are in Discord, message me personally. Or if you are not in Discord, type !Discord, DISCORD, and join it, and then message me. So then we go over their house, and oh my God, I almost said the name. Lorna announces to us that she's thought about this a lot, and she wants to, she wants to make sure that we know before anyone else that she's going to drop everything and become a nun. And this sort of takes us just by, what is it, left field? Is that a phrase?
By storm?
It takes us by storm. It comes out of left field.
Yeah, I mean, because the thing is that we were regularly social with them. So it was like we would go to Hoboken and like go out for drinks, or we would, do whatever. And there were very like normal things to do. And then it's like all of a sudden, if your friend just turns to you and says, I'm not going to do that with you anymore. I'm literally going to remove myself from society and go to a nunnery.
Right.
And like, how do you process that as an individual?
Now, just to understand, for you to all understand how close we were, the night that me and Chris first had a verbal conversation on the phone. What?
Is that the night that I broke up with you?
Yeah. October 2nd, 2006. Me and Lorna and Electra and Danielle, we went out to Hoboken in New Jersey, and we had a fun night. We drank. I smoked. I used to smoke, which I don't for 15 years. Don't do it. It's disgusting, but I did it. And
all devices
telling Lorna and Electra and Danielle how I had this huge crush on this guy that I work with named Chris. Chris happens to call me that night. My phone number was in his phone for work purposes. He calls me, right, and I answer it, and he's screaming and says, "I'm breaking up with you."
Look, we've told.
I called you.
We've told this story on the stream earlier, early in the stream, and Elias botched it that time, and he's botching it now.
Steve, that must have been a Sunday then. It was October 1st because the birthday of Lorna and Electra is October 2nd, but we went out for October 1st. That's what it was.
Elias was calling me. I was in the midst of a back and forth with my ex-boyfriend, who we had a very rough relationship. Yeah, it was a rough relationship. And he was calling me. We were in the midst of like a phone fight where he was calling me. I was arguing and hanging up and blah, blah, blah. That was happening. In the midst of that argument with my ex-boyfriend, Elias decides, as he's out with Electra and Lorna, that he would just call me and say, "Hey, I'm out in Hoboken. Like, what's up?" And I picked up the phone in the midst of this back and forth with my then boyfriend. And I thought that it was my ex-boyfriend calling me, but it was actually Elias. And I was, in the heat of the moment, answered the phone, "I'm breaking up with you."
So the first words that me and Chris ever spoke on the phone were Chris saying to me, "I'm breaking up with you."
And that's how that started.
And then I called him back later and I'm like, WTF. Or no, he called me back later, like, what?
I called you back, and I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And
I'm like,
I was like, "Hey, what's going on? You called me?" And he's like, "Yeah, what was that about?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" So yeah, that's how that happened.
So this now is a story about Lorna and Electra. And so later on, past this time, and the reason I brought that all up is because I just want you to understand like what kind of friends me, Lorna, and Electra were with Danielle. And then so fast forward to the moment in which Lorna says to us, "I'm leaving this all and becoming a nun." And we're like, what in the world is going on? That is so weird, you know? Was there an issue, by the way, everyone? Oh my God. Jesus.
What it didn't end the stream, but it dropped some frames there.
What is that? I just don't understand.
I don't know.
So then then Lorna says, I'm becoming a nun. And how does one react to that, right? Because
no, we were both there and we're like, hey, congratulations. Like, what do you say to that?
Knowing how I am and knowing what advice I'd want to give myself for anything, my advice to Lorna was, listen, like, yeah, if this is what you want to do, you do you, commit to it, do it all, like fully immerse yourself. And if you feel this is the right move, that's the right move. If not, you're always allowed to sort of just reverse course and come back, you know?
And I feel like that's anything in life, right? Like if you make
commit.
In my trajectory, like personal trajectory, I worked at a job.
Red plus kitties.
Then I thought that I was making the right transition to another job, which I ultimately quit and went to grad school afterwards. And I feel like that intermediate step, even though it was the wrong choice, ultimately brought me to the correct choice. So if she made the decision of like, hey, I want to be more spiritual or whatever, and this was the stepping stone for her, like that's an okay choice. But also know that you can also reverse course on that and make another decision, which is where I thought I was making one choice into that new career. It was the wrong one. I course corrected and I ultimately made the right one.
We need to pause. Can you open up your Crafticam? There's something really funny going on that I need to just show you all. It ended. I'm going to keep it prepped just in case. So a couple of questions that are coming in. Paul said, can you be an ex-nun? Charlie Boy said, no halvesies on the nunnery. Okay, both of those things are partially true. Basically, there is a point in which you're allowed to reverse course. And if you reverse course, it's kind of like all is well. You just kind of maybe feel a little like embarrassed, right? But if you go through the length of time in which now Lorna is up to, literally this next month, which has now been, what is that, like 7 or 8 years? More than that.
Which is crazy to me.
Maybe like 10 years?
So, no, it can't be that long.
Yeah.
Because you and I have been together for 15 years.
Go big or go home.
I feel like 7 years into our friendship, Lorna decided to join the nunnery.
No, they can't imprison you. I don't know who said about going to prison. I don't think that it's that. But what
define prison though.
What it is this. If you reach this point where Lorna is up to this year.
But I also want to just specify some of the selection criteria for this.
Uh-huh. Selection criteria?
Yeah, the selection criteria.
Oh, like who becomes a nun? I was going to get into that.
We have a New York City corporate attorney and a doctor. Oh, hey, Tater Tot. Who are presenting themselves to the nunnery. And part of the entry requirement is that you have to forfeit any of your personal belongings to the church.
Wait, no. Any of your earthly belongings. Words of them.
Which in that case, it's
your earthly belongings need to be given and donated to the church.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, they were feeling somewhat comfortable. And so, they are now choosing to enter and at the same time giving a significant amount to the church.
A significant amount to the church. Like a lot of money was given to the church. Now that to me is not they willingly like were willing to give this money away. I think that I mean, again, this is my own personal opinion, but I think they were scouted out as people who were smart, educated women who would do something like this, were on the precipice of doing something like this, and then would donate all of their money, you know? So with this said about, can you leave the church? Can I have some more wine, Chris, please? We are at a point now, this very year, we actually got a letter in the mail from Lorna that invited us to her final vows. These vows at this point in time, when Lorna takes these vows, she, in the eyes of the church, is married to Jesus. There's a wedding. It's just a little, it's awkward. There's a wedding, there's a dress, there's a ring, and they become married to...
Wait, is there a dress and a ring?
Yeah.
Like she said yes to the dress.
Yes. And they become married to Jesus. Now, once the marriage happens, the complication of undoing that is that they then are divorced from Jesus, and therefore, in the lore of the religion, they'll never go to heaven. They'll remain in purgatory, right? So the way that the group of people who are in charge of this get you to stay is by giving you this sort of like fear mongering to make you think that if there's a chance that this is true, you will never get to the promised land or whatever the words are.
Look,
right?
I mean, I grew up Catholic.
The Lord is a monster.
Went to Catholic school. Like, I experienced all of this. So, like, I know what the traditions are in all of this. And the fact that it's just a weird connection, because I think of the nuns who were, like, teachers in Catholic school. And then I think of, like, our friends, Lorna and Electra, who are now putting themselves in that position. It's like a weird disconnect for me of like what I thought those individuals to be and what I think of our friends who we would go out to Hoboken with and drink are now. Me, Chris, and our friends will regularly mention, not regularly, but like when Lorna and Electra come up. Well, Sister Electra and Sister Lorna.
I'm sorry. We're there now. So Sister Electra and Sister Lorna, when they come up and we talk about them, we will regularly say that they basically, me and Chris joke around about like, they're dead to us, but this isn't a joke. Like, we feel, all of us collectively feel that our friends they're no longer around. Not like they've gone away somewhere that we're going to be able to reach out to them at some point. No, they're gone.
Yeah, like, I mean, I feel like
the people we know are gone.
Yeah, that's what's weird to me is that they, like, the fact that we were so close to them and that we would regularly hang out with them, share stories with them, that they were like our close friends. Mm-hmm. And, Electra was going through med school. I had entered grad school then at that point, and we kind of both were like commiserating on the process of it. And I feel like we would go out to dinner and we would chat about that. And then it became that point, and you mentioned this on the last stream, where they went away, and it was not that they went away, but that they were removed from our lives, in that we were not allowed to write letters to them. We were not allowed to to visit them, because we were men who could potentially entice them as women who were, vowing chastity and for Jesus.
Think about that. Think about that, folks. Me and Chris are gay men, very gay men, who are married to each other. And we were not allowed to visit them for years and years and years, because our presence in their presence would just potentially make them like, oh, wait, I want one of those, please. No longer, where I'm at.
Yeah, Jen, imposter wife, is saying, it's sad to lose friends like that. I mean, it was devastating.
Oh, totally.
I mean, it's
totally.
like you have your friends who you talk to and you hang out with and you share stories with and all of that. And then in a decision, like it's not like you make a spiritual decision of like, I want to commit to that, because I would be all about that. But you get one life on this planet, and to give up your entire life, social, friends, family, everything for that, I feel like I struggle with that. I struggle with that decision. I struggle with that because I feel like we lose something in that, they lose something in that. And it's just really difficult to swallow that and say that, this is what we're dealing with.
There are a lot of comments coming through, and I just sort of want to touch upon a few of them. Ashley said, blows my mind. Bag and Bag said, that's effed up. And yes, for sure, it's sad to lose friends like that. Chris mentioned that one. Excuse me. And what was it? Leslie said, never been religious, never been a believer, and I just can't even imagine giving my body, heart, soul over to God. And yet, in the darkest days of my life, I wish that I had something to grab onto like everyone else who believes does. Totally relatable. I get that. Charlie said, your friends basically hooked up with a controlling boyfriend and now want to be sister wives. No offense. ... Okay, comma, a little. Totally
I am
fine.
not going to fight you on that, Charlie.
Yeah, look at Paul's comment. When I was a child, I asked my dad to define irony because I didn't understand it. He said something about neighbors. But this is the real definition of irony. Imposter Steve, there was that story recently from an airplane where a devout religious woman sitting between two men, one of whom was gay, made a big stink about wanting to move seats because of the temptation of sex from men.
Yeah.
Yes. These are real things that we've learned about, learned as in we've experienced them. And so now...
I think what Lil Red is saying is super important, that like giving up their life for something like this, and that not for something that preaches love but teaches hate. Like that's kind of the underlying message here. We had nothing but love for, these two friends, and
Lorna and Electra.
And
by the way, those are not the real names, just FYI. Those are names that we've given to our Miitopia people because Chris has messed up various like pop culture things. So
yeah, I mean, I feel like, I like to think, based on my experience today, where I was willing to carry out the cat tower from Petco, that I am a good person, and that I have compassion for individuals, and I have care for individuals. I want the human race as a whole to succeed, and I want people to be good and do good overall.
Right.
And that I can't speak to these or write to these individuals because of some temptation that doesn't exist.
You have a penis. You're not allowed to write to them.
That I struggle with. I struggle with. Yeah. And then, so I mean, I think,
there's a couple of things going on right now I just want to point out. So we're kind of like nearing a little bit of like our time that we have allotted here.
I still have the roast beef. I mean, appropriately, I have the roast beef. I have the roast.
Jesus Christ. So listen, the next thing we're going to do right now, this photo of me and Chris plus a Muskrat Nation sticker, a really cute sticker, is going to be the next raffle. We're going to do that while we continue to tell our story because it's not done yet. And then the next thing after that is going to be Can Chris Get It, while the roast beast appropriately named thing will happen. Are you going?
I'm trying. Yeah, I'm losing the connection. Okay, so
what are you doing?
No, this stream.
Go, do it.
Okay, I'm starting the giveaway for the Polaroid.
This is a Polaroid plus Muskrat Nation sticker, so go ahead and do this now. So Sia's daughter said, I want to just read this one, that It's something I struggle a lot with, especially in light of a recent tragedy that affected a longtime friend and his family. There is so much that I disagree with the tenets of my faith. Yeah, I agree. Listen, I agree with that.
Look, Lena, I mean, I grew up Catholic. I grew up in the church. You're saying
I should have more wine. Yes.
And it's a struggle. I mean, there's no right answer. And certainly we're not going to give you the right answers here in the Airstreamers.
No, and that's why, listen, I started this, folks, by saying to you, this is not.
Yeah, this is not a worse telling you this is the right thing. We're just telling you our experience in this situation. Okay. So I don't want this stream to have anyone who has strong feelings about their spiritual decisions to deviate from that because of this stream.
Please don't. Oh my God.
Do
Jesus
not.
Christ, no.
I am just telling you, this is story time. Yes. And we're just telling you what our experiences are. I grew up in a Catholic church, went to Catholic school. Elias grew up in Greek Orthodox. And we have very different experiences in that. We've had very different experiences in life.
Yeah, Monster, it is traumatizing, genuinely, for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like, spiritual decisions and religion are very personal, and you need to make them on your own, and nobody else can ever impact what those decisions are, and they shouldn't.
Well, Doggy Pack says, I was contemplating joining the nunnery, but now I'm no longer considering it. And I blame you guys.
Well, good, Doggy Pack, because I don't know that you could watch this stream while you're in the nunnery, and we like having you as part of the audience.
Deb said, apropos of nothing, I ordered ice cream, and my dasher seems to have gotten lost.
What?
That is the worst night ever. I'm so sorry, Deb. I'm sorry. That is not
my God.
Come over and we'll have some ice cream here.
Deb, I mean, if that's not a case for there's no God, I don't know what is.
Paul says, Siri, what is internet access like in Vatican City? All right, wait, listen. So there's more storytelling here. So,
oh my God, I can't with this stream tonight.
We learned from Lorna that one time they were allowed out. Like they were out in the world, but especially in their. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna rewind.
There's so much to unpack, Elias. Wait, what are we giving away? Right now we've got a raffle that's going for the signed Polaroid with a Muskrat Nation sticker.
Yeah, signed Polaroid. This is the Polaroid plus the Muskrat Nation sticker. I've only thus far mentioned Lorna telling us.
Lorna is the lawyer. Corporate attorney from New York.
Yes. And so then Lorna tells us, and I mentioned they're twins. Fast forward a year, or ish, maybe 2 years. And then Electra, she asks to meet with all of us. And me and Chris are like, oh, freaking Jesus, really? What's going to happen?
No, it was like a call to dinner, and we were like, what is like? It wasn't like a let's go out to. There's the conversation of let's go out to Hoboken and grab drinks,
versus
and then there's like, I need you guys to come to this dinner because I have something important to tell you.
Right, and so we go to that dinner.
Single stipulation has a ton of weight associated with it because now we've already experienced that.
Oh, sorry, Cheddar.
With Lorna.
So we go to dinner. Guess what? The twin says, I'm also going into the nunnery. And we're like, oh my God. Because now she's officially a doctor and has been a doctor for many years. And we know what the situation was with the lawyer. So now here's another situation where this person has been sort of like...
Well, we've lost 50% of these friends in the first pass. And so now we're about to lose the other 50% going to this dreaded dinner. And this is the situation that we're in. We went to it. Yeah, we went to it.
So,
oh my God, Bernie's up here now?
Where?
Bernie.
Aw, Bernie.
Where is he?
So now here are here is the situation where we have now lost 2 close friends, both to the nunnery, and the stories we've heard of them after, like post. Not that's the wrong thing. They're never going to not be in the nunnery.
Kyle, the organizer. I can't even.
What the only god I listen to is black, furry, and sticks their asshole in my face. By the way, it's to make me pledge all the money to its way of life or whatever. Yes, we're in Jersey. So Lorna and Electra, they leave us. They go into the world or whatever, and then they want the nunnery, and then at one time they come back.
No, the opposite world. It's like if you've got a
Stranger Things. Yeah.
If you've got a Venn diagram of the world, and then you've got like the full universe, the like nunnery world is off in the corner somewhere.
And so when we chat with them verbally, I actually got to speak with them, the conversations were weird. And I was like, oh, what's your day-to-day like? And it would be things like, well, I wake up and I do this 3 hours of prayer. And then afterwards, I'll do my role for the week will be laundry. So I'll do laundry for the week. And then afterwards, I'll help with dinner. And then we go to prayer again. And then we go to sleep or whatever.
Look, I have...
Continue talking about this. I have to pee.
Okay.
But is this weird if you play the pee music while you talk about something?
No, it's very serious.
Okay. I'm going to go pee. I'll be right back.
My problem with this is not that they're going off and being spiritual, because I feel like if you're connecting with like your internal self and all of this, and you have like a chance to meditate and do this thing, I think that's a good thing. I mean, if you find the right way to accomplish that. But I feel like they were being taken advantage of, because both of them, as they were being assigned jobs, like, you have to go do the laundry this week, or you have to go do the cooking for this week, they were put in very uncomfortable situations where they would be given like food that was rotten and they would have to eat it. So like, as an example, there were, people would donate turkeys to the church during Thanksgiving, and they would have turkeys that were donated that would not fit in the freezer, and so they would sit out, and they were like forced to eat them. And so one of the girls, the earlier one, Lorna, would cook the meat, and then they would eat that meat throughout the week. And so that meat would then go into the stew. And one situation that she told us, like she personally told us, was that they had eaten meat. I'm telling the story about the turkeys and how oh my God, Bernie. How they would have to eat the meat that was donated to them. This turkey that was like left out because it was donated during Thanksgiving, and they had so much of it. And they would eat this meat that was left out, and then they would eat it throughout the week, and they would make stew from the leftover meat. And as she was describing this to us, where she would eat the leftover meat would eventually go into the stew, and she was saying how it tasted off because it was like it had gotten to the point where it was only suitable for stew. Mm-hmm. And they cooked it, and it tasted off, and she ate it, and she said that she never got so sick in her life. And
I mean,
and
folks,
I'm saying that like that's not you get one life to live. That's not something that you choose to do. And so that kind of like then maybe led us to, this isn't spiritual, this is a little bit weird, where they're taking advantage.
Completely, yes.
And then the other situation too is that happening for the priests as well as the nuns, or is this just happening for the nuns? And then we kind of go down the route of, okay, we know that Lorna is a trained lawyer, and Electra is a trained
trained
doctor
and certified, like as in by the board,
and that they
them,
both keep their licenses. The church decides to keep their licenses active, and now years later, we find that they're not on laundry duty anymore.
Guess
that they
what?
are in fact on lawyer duty for the
Guess
church.
What?
And on medical duty for the church.
COVID. And guess who they call? They call Lorna and are like, hey,
no,
listen.
they call Electra for the medical stuff. They call Electra for the medical stuff. They call Lorna for
right. Why am I getting that confused? Lorna, they're calling to work 9 to 5 for lawyer duties. And then Electra, they're calling to say, hey, listen, we know that like this is, you're supposed to be praying, but we really need you to help with COVID. So now they are
Sophia,
both working.
Jay Grizz, and Jen, 100%.
They are literally working.
We have no stake in the game here. We are sharing this story with you
for free.
1,000,000%. I mean, we're totally just.
It blows my mind.
I don't think we're creative enough to come up with this story. So look, there's a lot of detail in this that we've shared that maybe just gives you a little bit of sense of this is totally.
It's just
something that we've
infuriating.
Experienced.
But now listen, because we're like sort of running out of time. We need to pick a winner for the picture and also for the this is the picture and also Muskrat Nation sticker. But before I do that, I was in the bathroom and I looked at my Instagram and Sophia says, my address for yesterday's patch is such and such. It's in New Zealand, and said if I have no idea how much postage it will be, but if it's a lot, don't worry. Bring it to me the next time you come to New Zealand. I'm like, no way, we're gonna give it.
Wait,
and then,
Sophia?
Yeah, and then Sophia says, thanks. Now focus on peeing.
Listen, Sophia.
Dad.
We have purchased global stamps. They're a thing, and it is $1.50, and we will cover the charges.
Literally $1.50. I'm picking a winner right now, and the winner is Pink and S. Congratulations. Wait, did we write it down for the first winner? Who was the first winner?
Cycle Geek Girl.
Yes. So I'm gonna write that down. So Cycle Geek Girl
won the
cheetah patch, and then Pink and S won
the signed picture, and we still have the roast beast to give away.
Yes. So listen, there's a lot more to this story, but we're gonna sort of pause on it for the night, and we're gonna do the roast beast one, and then we're going to start Can Chris Get It? We're going to skip Miitopia tonight. I'll add it in at some point in this week. I really want to show you some of the things that we've done in Miitopia. Or do you want to just do a quick little like a screenshot? I think it's fine.
Yeah, just like 2 minutes.
Yeah. Listen.
Why don't you start the giveaway? So this is for the roast beast one.
Okay, so the roast beast one is happening now.
Hungry?
All right.
? Roast beast.
A new giveaway is happening at the moment. Go, go, go. And what we're going to do is switch to the game because I just want to show you a screenshot, not even like the whole thing, but a screenshot of
who
what
knows
it is
if it's even going to work. If it doesn't work, it's dead to us.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, there's no sound or anything. I want to show to the world. Is it working?
I think it's dead to us.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my God, it works. It's like we actually know what we're doing.
Okay, so look, I took a bunch of screenshots. I beat Miitopia, and I just want to show you some of the things that happened at the end. So take a look. This is the final screen, and I want to point out we have Hugh Graham over on the left, right there.
Molly, in the flower suit?
Yes, Molly McCox, right here in the blue. Lorna Doone, who's one of my favorites, right there in the, I don't know, whatever that is.
The hair floof? Oh my God, Bernie.
Callie from the campground, right there. Lisa Kushkosh, who's Lisa Kudrow.
No, it's Lisa Kushkosh.
I'm sorry. It's Lisa Kushkosh. This here is Baby Giada.
With an I.
Yes.
Babi.
This is Joe Belushi, who is not a real person. And to the right of him is
Edward
Eisenhower, who is Ewan McGregor.
And then Electra Cartman.
And then Electra Cartman on the right all the way. So, and I missed obviously the mean one, which is Philip the Wizard right there.
Bernie, your nails are so sharp.
And then Tater Tot, which we named there. So here is the grand finale of the game. All of the people who helped participate in the game have come together. Right? So Sophia said Philip the Wizard. So that is the end of the game. Now, one quick thing is the finale moment was, here's the finale. Here's the last
I'm
boss.
dead at this.
So Baby Giada, me and Chris made a Baby Giada, B-A-B-Y Giada, not realizing that was going to end up being the final villain of the game. And this is actually Baby, B-A-B-Y, Giada's face. And then all of these other parts, you could see like a mouth and eyes and so on, are various other characters' features. And we had to fight all of them. So we did, and we beat it. And that was the end. And it was kind of fun. I mean, I thought it was great. Look, this was it this one? Hold on.
Wait. Play it. It's a video.
Yeah, it's this one. So look, this is the finale. Baby Giada says, "Thank you for saving me."
B-A-B-Y.
B-A-B-Y Giada. And now here is, oops, sorry. Very nicely done, Philip. The monsters are all done. Thanks for saving everyone's face. You have saved Miitopia. And now look, there's Electra, Baby Giada, Molly McCox, Callie, Philip, and then I think this is a bit, no? Oh. And then Edward, Joe, Hugh, Lorna, and Lisa, and Tater Tot.
Oh my God.
So that is the end of Miitopia. Sorry, spoilers. I should have probably started with that.
I mean, well, look, spoilers for you'll choose your own path. So your people will be different than our people.
I identify with Philip, really channeling that androgyny. Yes, totally. Love Philip. I at first was not totally committed to the Philip that Chris created, but I am absolutely here for it now.
I feel like I need to get out of the frame because Bernie is like, can you guys see Bernie?
Also, I am absolutely here for all of the muskrats walking in front of the low-level muskrat cam. Makes me laugh.
Eloise has not... I feel like the number of calories that Eloise has used in her movement tonight is probably -1. It's like you know how they say when you eat celery, you're using more calories chewing it than you're actually consuming? That's Eloise tonight. She is a perpetual motion where she's like actually a generator of electricity right now.
Sophia, Philip the Wizard's lips. When I tell you that when we first picked it and Chris was like, no, this has to be it, I was not here for it. Now, this is Philip the Wizard. That is absolutely Philip the Wizard. Is it me or has Eloise been awake a lot for most of the stream? Love her. Okay, we are going to be moving on to the winner. So here's the winner. Are we doing the winner right now?
Imposter Steve. She totally gained calories sleeping there.
Yes, totally.
She's like a solar panel right now with the light shining on her.
Are we doing the roast beast one?
Oh, we're picking a winner.
Is that what I'm doing?
Is it closed?
Yes.
Yeah, let's pick the winner.
Okay, and then we're going to do a quick Can Chris Get It? And then
oh my God,
done.
Who's getting hungry roast beast right now?
Are we ready? Here we go. Hungry? ? Roast beast. Sia's daughter. You win that one. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Lena.
Sia's daughter.
Oh my God. That's so funny.
Beast. Oh my God, that is
hysterical. I love it.
Send us your email either in
your address.
Your address in Discord or email us therealairstreamers@gmail.com. We are moving on to, congratulations, by the way. We're moving on to a quick Can
you
Chris
hit complete on the giveaway for this, please? Thanks.
And then we are calling it a night. All right, Chris, are you ready?
Is this hard? Because I feel like we're on a roll tonight. And
on tonight's Can Chris Get It?
Uh-huh.
Don't look.
I'm not looking.
I am asking him to identify
Can you pull it up there? Excuse me.
Excuse me. I'm in the middle of talking. Can I finish?
Reclaiming my time?
Yes.
Okay. Reclaim it. Approved. Denied. Go do it.
On tonight's Can Chris Get It, I'm going to ask him something I've asked him before. And I'm curious to see how he does. The reason I'm asking him for this information is because yesterday's dumpster fire reminded OG Steve of episode 1, Star Wars. And so therefore, I'm going to ask Chris, can you identify the names of these people from this movie?
Can I look?
Now you can look. And I need names of the actors, not names of the characters.
Thanks, Lil Red, and welcome to the community.
Thank you.
You'll fit right in here, I'm telling you. So, hang around because this is we have a good group here.
Oh, they're the best. Our community. I mean, we're all just such friends. It's so much fun.
Okay,
let's see how you do.
On the left, I know who this is.
Who is it?
It's Padme.
I don't care about their actor names or their character names. I need actor names. I need to see how much information you've retained.
All right. I know her name, but I'm drawing a blank because I'm feeling a little bit of stage fright right now. So I'm gonna just.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, got it. Next.
No, you didn't get it.
That's Qui-Gon Jinn.
Christopher. I don't care about.
It's like Nelson something, right? In the middle.
There is no middle. There's 4 of them.
The Qui-Gon person is Nelson.
No. Close-ish, sort of, kind of, maybe.
Neon.
I know that you know it. I know that you're trying to get to that point.
I know it's on,
it all rhymes with
on
that.
Your tip of your tongue and on the tip of your brain cell. Can you give me a hint on it? It's not Nelson.
That name you're trying to say is the second. It's the last name, but it sounds different.
John Nelson. John Nellen.
When you take a
pee, dump. Take a what?
What? When you propose, you get on.
Take a knee. Nielsen. Neil Diamond. Neil Jensen? What's the last name? Is it Neil?
No. You're not
Nielsen.
Gonna get it. No. Forget it. Move on.
No,
Next.
I need to get this one because this is the one that I feel like I know. The next one's Edward Eisenhower.
I literally said his name during Miitopia.
Edward Eisenhower?
I said that is this person, which is in fact this person. I said...
I don't know that I listen.
Okay, Chris can't identify
Can we just
anyone.
get the what's his name, Qui-Gon? Because I'll feel better about it if I know Qui-Gon. It's Nielsen something, right? You said
not Nielsen.
Look at me. Don't look away from me when you're
what?
Tell
it's
me.
Not Nielsen.
What is it then? That's what you are driving.
Take away the L.
Neeson. Nice.
Yeah.
Neeson?
No, the other one.
Neeson.
Mm-hmm. That's the last
Leslie Neeson.
No. But it starts with that name or that letter.
What is? Can you give me a little bit more?
Mm-hmm. If you give someone a little bit of room to do something, you're giving them
leeway. Leland Nielsen.
And if you
Nielsen?
Lee.
Yeah, Lee.
And now if it's like, one of the things
Nielsen. Okay.
If I don't know what I want to say and I'm like, what sound am I making? If I don't know what I want to say and I need to just think about it for a second.
Liam. Oh, Liam Nielsen. Liam Neeson.
Holy moly.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
I don't think I would have gotten that. I know him as Qui-Gon.
I can't.
Okay, so Edward Eisenhower we have.
Leslie Neeson.
The guy.
I can't. I mean, how are we going to go on from here?
Listen, folks, I'm not an actor. I'm just trying to discover this. I'm trying to discover this live on stream. Jesus Christ. I'm the worst. I'm literally the worst.
Chris is adorable and we must protect him from the real world.
Okay.
Oh my God, I can't.
We got that guy. We got Edward Eisenhower.
That is not Edward Eisenhower.
That's the kid from I See Dead People, right?
No, it is not.
I'm never going to get his name because I don't think he did anything else.
There's a whole lot of story about that, but let's try to get you to get his name. So, do you know the famous Broadway person, Andrew Blank Weber?
Lloyd.
Okay. That is this person's last name. Okay. First name?
John Lloyd. Tim Lloyd.
The first one?
John.
Okay, it starts with that. Now.
Jonah Lloyd.
Jonah?
It starts with a J.
Can you come up with a
Jim like, Lloyd?
A more...
Joe Lloyd.
Jill.
Joe. Okay, keep going. I'll let...
Gyllenhaal.
Jake Lloyd.
Okay. Okay. Next.
This one,
Edward Eisenhower is not Edward Eisenhower.
No, it is.
But the first name starts with that letter, so please figure that out.
Edward McClanahan.
Edward McClanahan.
Can we move to the one who was in I really have some internal struggle right now because I know she's in why can't I think of her name? I literally know her. She's in Black Swan. I can name so many movies that she's in and I can't think of her name. Yeah. Cuz I'm going to get it the moment you give me a hint. My
ex-girlfriend's sister.
Sarah? Natalie Portman. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I got
only ex-girlfriend, folks. I mean, it was it was like 25 years ago. Let's not dwell on it. Maybe I'll tell you the story one day, but not right now. Next,
I got them all.
It is not Ewan. Oh, I just gave it away.
Ewan McGregor.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ, Edward Eisenhower. Yeah, Imposter Steve. Edward Eisenhower might be my new me name. Yeah, that was in Miitopia. That was Edward Eisenhower that we made.
Oh my God. Wow.
Listen.
I think I got it tonight.
You did not get... Can you identify what movie this is from?
Yeah, episode 1.
Which is subtitled...
Phantom Menace. Read the book. I like the book.
I read the book. Chris read the Phantom Menace book.
Wait, you didn't read it?
I mean, of course I did. But like, you're proudly proclaiming that you read... A movie was out that was like poorly received, and then someone transcribed that to a book, and you read the book proudly.
Oh, can I tell you?
Oh my God, I can't.
Do you know how I read this book?
What do you mean how? What, did you read it naked?
No, I did not read it naked. That would be weird.
Oh, that would be weird.
I worked at my dad's company in the first couple years of college, at the switchboard answering the phone as it came in.
And you were reading the whole while.
I read Phantom Menace as I was at the switchboard answering the phone.
So you're answering the phone and it's like, hello, please hold. And then you're like, okay, what happens next?
Exactly. 100%. 100%. At the switchboard, like literally answering the phones and plugging in the...
OG Steve is asking for the bonus. I think Chris knows the answer to this. What planet in Star Wars are they on in the scene?
I want to say Naboo.
Yes, good job. Oh my God, you got it.
Look at how serious she is. She feels like, I feel like she's casting.
Do you know what she's doing right
Patronus.
there? Do you remember?
She's hitting the beeper thing.
Yeah, so
like she's hitting the car alarm.
Literally, and up at the top, they're looking at it and like, okay, now it's time to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, folks, we
are way over. This is, I think, our longest stream. Like we're up here just chilling in this fun space. Chatting with all y'all.
With all of these cats.
She's opening the garage. Yeah. 100%.
Also, by the way, folks, we are nearly done with the Clone Wars TV show, the animated series. And let me tell you, there is some serious shit going on. And I am here for it. And in terms of lore of Star Wars, if anyone likes episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, specifically 1, 2, 3, watch the Clone Wars TV show. It's on Disney Plus. It's really, really good. And with that said, we've talked about Star Wars, nuns.
Oh my God.
Other things.
Space, IKEA, and...
I'm done. We're dead.
Yeah, we have nothing else to talk about. Except for when Tuesday comes along, we'll have a ton more to talk about.
Who knows what stream we'll ride on Tuesday. But it is time for us to go. I'm a little bit hungry, and I kind of need to pee again, which is insane. So we're going to go, and I hope you all have a lovely, lovely night, and we can't wait to do this again on Tuesday.
We'll see you on Tuesday.
And in our new space, hope that this is all sort of... I hope that those sort of stay up. We've done a bunch of work to make them stay up, and I think that
they
works.
will.
So we will see everyone. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Airstreamers, and I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Bye, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
See ya.